So hello everyone, welcome back to again my channel. So today in this video we just talk about the conservation of a biodiversity. In this video we discuss about what are the conservation of biodiversity, what are the types of conservation, and why we conserve our biodiversity. All we just know in this video. Okay, so if you are new on my channel, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. So let's start. So first of all, today we discuss about the conservation of biodiversity. Okay, so write it here. So conservation of biodiversity. This is a very long word, right? So first we have to understand what is, we all know the biodiversity, right? So in this terminology, this is a long sentence, right? So here, first we all know the biodiversity. I discussed on the previous video. Biodiversity, bio means the living organism, right? We know the bio means the living organism. Okay. And diversity means diverse. Diversity means diverse. Or we write here differ. All we know that in the world, in different places, different type of species, different type of organism are there. Different type of animal, different type of plants, different type of insects, different type of microbes. All are each different to each other, and they are all interact to each other. That means they are all dependent to each other, right? And that's why they form the society, right? We all know. And this the combination. We all know that different organisms, their habitat are different, their food feeding style are different, their reproduction style are different. All are different to each other, right? But they all together in a same category. And this concept and this combination is called the biodiversity. We all know, right? So you know that during the year after year, we just notice that different species become extinct, right? Most of the species become missing day by day, right? That means if I give you example, suppose when we go to the zoo, we always observe that most of the animals, in case of tiger, if I say, in case of tiger, so many species are there, like white tiger, black tiger, different species are there. Actually was found in a few years ago, but recently it was not found. It's become rare. That means these species become rare. That means these species become missing. They become near about to extinct. That's why they become rare, right? That are generally not found in different areas. So that's why to conserve those species, to protect these species, this concept comes. That is called conservation of biodiversity. We all know in different areas, different species are there. We all know that so many species are not found in the same local area, right? Actually, it depends on our nature, right? In our world, in different area, different region, different weather also present, and according to weather, different species also develop, right? And they also survive according to their nature, right? And that's why they become more adapted and they become more evolved. And according to environment, and the environment become they become changed according to regarding to their nature, regarding to their environment, and that's why the species cannot survive. for their suitable environment. That's why they become extinct, right? We have to, and this is the duty for us to preserve, to protect these species, to protect their habitat, to protect their environment. Suppose if I give you example, suppose this is a type of species. Suppose A is a type of species. Okay. Suppose B is the another type of species. Okay. Suppose A species takes the B as their food. Okay. If sometimes happen, suppose B may be extinct, then what happened? Then what happened? The A become extinct. Why? Because A is dependent on B. If the B become grow, then the A survive. Right? That means an ecological balance may be disrupted day by day. If in same way all the species become extinct, what happened? Ultimately we become extinct. Right? So in this way we have the duty to conserve the all species, to protect the all species. That's from this concept that this terminology form is called the conservation of biodiversity. Okay? So what is the main, what we said, so what we understand that ultimately what is the focus of the conservation of biodiversity is that to protect and to conserve the species, to whether it's become extinct. Okay, we just want to obstruct the extinct of the species. That's why this ideology comes from. Okay? Okay, sir, we all understand. So I erase all those things. Now, this conservation actually is maintained by two organizations. Okay, first organization is IUCN. Okay, IUCN full form I also say International, just write here, International Union of Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources. Okay, IUCN, what is the full form of IUCN? International Union of Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources. Okay, it is the previous name. Okay, now its name changed. Its name to form WCU. Okay, World Wide. Sorry. Yes. World Conservation Union. Okay, World Conservation Union. First, when the organization comes, its name IUCN, and now it's become changed till now. Its name WCU. Its name World Conservation Union. Okay, this is the one organization. Okay, understand? And there is another organization. There is no space. That's why I erased it. Okay, this is another organization, that is WWF. We all know WWF. What? What is the full form WWF? World. We know all World Wide Life for Fun. Okay, World Wide Life for Fun, and this name is given in 1961. Okay, and it's become changed today also. It's changed in 1986 also changed. Its names WFN. Okay. Its full form World Wide Fund for Nature. Okay, World Wide Fund for Nature. This is actually happened in 1986. Okay, WWF also be changed in 1986 changed to form WFN. What is World Wide Fund for Nature. Okay, this is the two organization. Okay, this is the two organization. First I have to say WCU and next one is WFN. These two organization, okay, also organize this also see this conservation of biodiversity unit. Okay, and this conservation also formed in 1991. Actually, it is functional in 1991. Just you have to remember the year. Okay, and which are the name of the organization? What is the full form of this organization? Okay, you just remember this. Okay, so that's all. Okay, that's all till now. Okay, all we understand. So I just erase all those things. Next, I goes to this conservation. Actually, what is the motive? Our motive is to preserve or to conserve the species, or we say actually we protect the all species. Whether it not to be extinct, right? Okay. So here the conservation actually basically two types. You have to know. First one is in situ conservation. Okay, in situ conservation. Another one is ex situ conservation. Okay, one is in situ, another is ex situ. Now we have to understand what is in situ, what is ex situ. Okay, so focus on it. Okay, we always confuse. Most of the students generally confuse during exam. What is the under the ex situ, what is in situ. From the today discussion, you don't forget. Okay, okay. So focus on it. So first we go to the in situ conservation. In situ means this is a such type of conservation where all the species are kept in a natural environment. What I say? Natural environment. Okay. Natural environment means species their own environment. Suppose this is a species. Suppose this species born in Barrackwood. Okay. If you conserve this species in Barrackwood, that is under the in situ conservation. That means its natural environment, where it's born, where it's also be grown, where they reproduce, is their natural environment. If you preserve it or conserve it in a natural environment, that is goes to the in situ conservation. Clear? Okay. So in situ conservation are different type of in situ conservation in the world. So first, just right here in the left side. First one is national park. Okay, you know, if you go national park, how many national park in India? So many, right? So suppose if I give national park example, suppose in Madhya Pradesh, Kanha National Park, right? Or we'll say Uttarakhand, Jim Corbett National Park. Okay, these are the national park. National park means this is a huge large area where the species are conserved in a natural environment, and here the hunting also be restricted, but the visitor may come to visit there, and there is so many restricted area. Okay, so this is the national park. Or you know, understand? Okay. Next we go to the sanctuary. Sanctuary also be it is also smaller than the national park. Okay, but it is also preserved area. It is also a conserved area, restricted area. Okay, so if I give the example, suppose in case of West Bengal, okay, West Bengal, Gorumara, you listen, Gorumara, also Sundarban, okay, or we say in Gujarat, Gir forest, all under the sanctuary. Okay, okay, next one. Next one is reserve forest. Okay, reserve forest also have. Reserve forest means it is also be same like sanctuary. Okay, here also if I give the example, same restricted area. Okay, this is another different name. Actually, different conservation name also preserved according to the area. some is solar, some is slightly smaller. Okay, according to that criteria, they also divide these different categories. Okay, if I give the example for reserve forest means if I go Kaziranga forest. Okay, we all know Kaziranga, very famous forest which is in Assam, right? This is also reserve forest. Okay. Now my last goes to the biosphere reserve. This is a very important biosphere reserve. Biosphere reserve is totally different from the before one. A national park, okay, national park, sanctuary, reserve forest. Why? Because in biosphere reserve, it also included not only the species, not only the animal species, but also including the pupil, also man. Okay, so that's why the biosphere reserve also called MAB. MAB means what is the full form of MAB? MAB means you have to remember full form is MAB is man and biosphere. Okay, man. Here we also include the man. Okay, so actually in case of national park, sanctuary, reserve forest, there is no man present. Okay, but in case of biosphere reserve, man also included there. We all know that we also under the natural environment, right? We comes from the gorilla, we comes from the monkey. So that's why they also preserve. Man also included under the biosphere also. Okay, that is the actual difference. Actual difference between the national park, sanctuary, reserve forest. Okay. So biosphere reserve actually divided into 3 zones. You have to know. I just erase all those things. I write it here. Okay. You have to know always that the biosphere reserve according to 3 zones. First zone, 3 zones. Okay, I draw a circle. Suppose in the center zone is called the core zone. What? Core zone. Core means main zone. Where it is the center zone where the different species are conserved. That is the main zone, which is actually approved by law, legally. Okay, it is maintained by law, by the government. That is called center or core zone. Okay, and this second zone is called buffer zone. Okay, second zone is called the buffer zone. This is the one zone. This is the number 2. Number 2 is the buffer zone. Buffer zone means here the actually research, different type of research, different type of study happen on the species, on the different. Actually, it is maintained by manual. Annually means it is maintained by pupil. It will be maintained by different man. Okay, man means scholars, students. They also involved in this zone. That is called buffer zone. Okay, clear? And this is the last zone. Is third one is transition zone. What I say? Transition zone. Okay, transition zone. Transition zone means it is actually the protected zone. Okay. It is protected by pupil of local area. We know, suppose I live here and different pupils surrounding me. They are the local area, right? Local pupil. And same thing happen in this transition zone. The local area also involved in this zone, and they also be different. They also involved in different They also involved in different occupation, right? Different agriculture, horticulture, okay, different sericulture, they also involve different culture for their occupation, but all occupation without disruption of the forest or without disruption of the environment. Okay, all happen in this zone. That is called transition zone. Clear? Okay. I know all these things. All we clear the in situ conservation. This is the overall in situ conservation. Clear? Okay. Now I goes to the next one, that is called ex situ. Okay, ex situ conservation. Ex situ means, X means what? X means out of, out. X means out. What we know exit means out, right? The same way X means out. That means here in this case the species are conserved or preserved as way from the natural, out of the natural environment. Okay, it is preserved out of the natural environment. That is, it is artificial. What I said? Generally artificial. Artificial conservation. Okay, that is, it is maintained by manually, maintained by pupil. Okay, suppose this is a species. Suppose this species is born in Barrackpur. Okay, and they also grow in Barrackpur. If I taken the species and goes to the Kachrapara, okay, goes to the Kachrapara, then I preserve it, and that is this species then goes under the ex-situ conservation. So if I give you example, suppose in case of zoo, we know the zoo. Zoo is the artificial conservation. Why? Because when we go to the zoo, what we see? Different birds are there, different mammals are there, different amphibians are there, right? All are in the same area, right? So, but this area is not generally for their habitual, is not generally for their natural, right? But they are conserved as like natural, right? All are become the artificial. Right, so that means the zoo is under the ex-situ conservation. Another one is that the different bank. We know different bank. Bank means not the account bank. Okay, cash bank. No. It is not the cash bank. I just tell you about the suppose seed bank. We know about the term seed bank. Seed bank means the bank where different seeds. Different seeds mean different type of species plants. Suppose paddy seed, suppose wheat seed, different seeds are also conserved. Okay, and what I say, sperm bank, we know the sperm bank, egg bank, right? We always listen about the blood bank, right? And this is the very odd, right? Sperm bank, egg bank, okay, all are preserved. Okay, all are preserved in a technique. Okay, if you think, well, how this all are preserved, this is how we maintain this. Actually, it is preserved in a such area where it is actually preserved in a liquid nitrogen. You have to just know liquid nitrogen. Okay, liquid N2. I just write a liquid N2. Liquid N2 means liquid nitrogen is a liquid solution where it's preserved seed, sperm, egg, okay, and the temperature maintained 196 degrees centigrade, okay, 2 pole, minus 196 degrees centigrade. And this technique is called, you have to just listen, cryopreservation, okay, cryopreservation. This technique is called the cryopreservation. This is the such technique where the seed, sperm, egg, all are preserved in a liquid nitrogen under the minus 196 degrees centigrade. Okay, and this is under the also ex-situ. Ex-situ means it is also separate from the natural, right? That's why it is under the ex-situ conservation. Understand? Okay. So that is the actual overall things. I think all you understand. So if you like this, please like my video. So that's all for today. We will see you in the next video.